Hello and welcome to my channel. Wishing you a very, very happy new year. This is a reading for the zodiac sign Aquarius. And this is an energy check. I will be putting in some details to describe. Uh, we saw the Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. It's like a new beginning. Relationships are getting refreshed. Uh, it's it's also a relationship mm, between the masculine and feminine within yourself. So I was saying like this is an energy check, but I will like describe certain scenarios and things like that. The details really don't matter. It's about the energy, and to give you to paint you a picture, and I give details. So don't try to fit anything in. If you want a clear sign or description of a detail as confirmation, you can hold the intention and maybe it will show up in the reading. But otherwise, all the scenarios, people, places, whatever it is, I describe in detail in a 3D material world aspects are just that, they're metaphors. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. The energy is important. We have temperance and the knight of swords. So it's like your thoughts are being transformed, and hence the way you take action is being transformed. There is a kind of a divine intervention kind of transformation happening within your energy field, Aquarius. We have the Four of Swords. Let me get some more cards, and then we can let's get all the cards, and then we can put that up on the stands. We have the Four of Swords, Ten of Wands, Lovers, Death. Okay, that is more transformative energy. Like as we get closer and closer to union within ourselves, like this talks about twin flame union, and that's what I've been saying. Like you are your own twin flame. It has got nothing to do with another person. So twin flame feel a split. They can actually see the different energy fields, that is the masculine and the feminine energy field. And you're supposed to uh, so while the separation, when you're going through a separation, it's like your masculine and feminine are in out of alignment with each other, and you're supposed to learn about how to come back together with yourself. You'll get many choices in terms of people who will bring you closer to that. Some are like false catalysts, false soulmates, false. When you say false twin flame, it is mainly, it's like the person you're thinking is going to help you in developing self awareness and bring about a union within yourself. Is that person is just probably just saying the words. It's like they're faking it. They're giving you false advice towards finding union and balance and harmony within yourself, like reconciliation, reunion within yourself, right? So that's why we call them a false person, a false twin, or a karmic, or whatever it is. but there will be many people. You might not never even meet them in physical form. You'll just channel their energies that bring 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 a certain level of understanding. Like, a divine channel opens up when you're in the presence of these people or energies, right? That help you understand the heavy weight of this journey, the spiritual path. It's not liberating. It's not liberating. This journey teaches you to develop a backbone, to train it, to shoulder the weight so that you can become an example for other people. We have the moon card here, Pisces. So that was about the Four of Swords and the Ten of Wands, and then we had a little conversation about the Lovers card, and we haven't spoken about this. So as soon as you realize that you're on the twin flame journey, it's like you go through the dark night of the soul. There will be a person who will trigger this with their actions and behaviors, right? And then we end up thinking that reunion with them and reconciliation with them uh is is what is going to bring about this twin flame union. That's not the case. It's a very internal and spiritual journey. You got to feel this purge. You got to let things purge, and that's when your masculine, feminine, and the higher self is you in union with yourself, one whole soul, not a split soul in between two polarities, right? That is when you truly purge the ego programming, fear programming out of your system. That's when it's going to come together. I'm sorry, I have the phone here. That's rude. Keeping the phone on the table upright is rude. I just want to put that out there. Everybody's got to stop doing that. Get rid of the black mirrors that come in between you. Stop putting the black mirror in between conversations. If you're having a one-on-one conversation, or if you're having a conversation in a social setting, so keep your the phone is a black mirror. You It's an interfering energy, it's a spying energy, it's a surveillance kind of energy. Everybody is so fascinated with showing off their gadgets. Forget about that. And it's just a reminder. There are other people who will sense that energy. They're not going to uh, always, like, they're going to compliment you on your gadget, and they're going to be fascinated about it and things like that. But it's like, the irritability that sets in. It's not just jealousy of somebody having a better gadget than the other one. It's that pricking feeling that something is watching you, having that around you. That's what I've discovered. So we have the moon card here. I'm gonna need the last card. No, Ten of Cups. So yes. um so this is looking to me like a revelation that's going to happen after you reach this state of reunion, a union within yourself, and then establishing higher connectivity with your higher self that is still up there in the realm. You are in these realms, the earth realms in physical form. That's why you can actually feel the split between the divine feminine and the divine masculine, or the masculine and feminine within you. But in the higher realms, like you're just one soul, right? And you're always in a state of union. Your divine, your feminine and masculine energies are always in union. There's no separation there, right? And once you establish harmony between these three different sections, okay, so the masculine section, the feminine section, and the section that is one whole, there is no masculine or feminine, right? When those three are continuously in communication and harmony and beating in one pulse, in one rhythm, that is when you can actually see the true nature of your soul. This is like subconscious regression, like going through your subconscious to discover who you really are, what your soul really is. And whether you're a star seed, or whether you, or whatever, whether you've always been a purely human soul, um and what have you done in your past life. And that has what has designed your uh, current home. Your home can be, you can consider it as your body, your mind, or actually physical home, or the spaces that you feel home at, in, or the people and the connections that you feel at home with. Oh my God, there's soul expansion here. Aquarius, really, really great energies. I'm so happy to see this. Like your soul is, I mean, like you came here with a sense of knowing that you have these soul desires, and those have been promised to you. And you have always worked with that knowing. You have always worked with that knowing. So your wishes were always in alignment with what is promised to you, and not uh, um, you were kind of uncorrupted by the ego programming. That's why your transformation or your dark night of the soul might have been a little easier than on you than other people, or even understanding this transformative process that is birth, death, rebirth, and it all happens at once. And these higher transformative phenomena that happen to us, you went through all of those very, very easily, even though they felt really heavy, and you felt very depressed by them. But you took it in your stride, because you kind of knew that you were getting closer to your wish fulfillment. And finally, when this revelation happens, or happened, you saw the bigger picture, the larger picture, and how your soul fits in that, and it's right in the center of it. Like your perspective is right in the center. And at the same time, like you could see it from above as well. You could see yourself. It's like an outer body experience, but it's it's one being having two perspective, like a macroscopic, as well as a microscopic perspective. But this is more about the macroscopic perspective, like you being able to see everything from our, like a bird's eye view of uh your soul. And in the center of it is like this soul desire that is key to your expansion. Let's see how this fits into your uh life situation, Aquarius. Sometimes I feel my neighbors are not human beings. Has anybody else had this feeling? I think that, like, they're just like creatures. Did you hear the ruckus? And I'm sure that's nothing. That's like somebody trying to like shut a door or clean a cupboard. And then they like kind of justify that, yeah, this noise is justified. And when somebody's playing music or something like that, then there's a lot of complaints. I think this is, I mean, this kind of ridiculousness is so inhuman. It's like you can't be human if you're you're being that ridiculous. Anyways, let's just check how this energy is fitting into your life situation. Now is the time to ask for any signs and synchronicities that you would wish to see in the cards, or wish for me to speak out. It's just for confirmation, all right? Please do not try to fit in all the details that I put in. These are general readings. And the only reason why I give in like material world details are so that they make the energy more relatable. You can actually see it. Otherwise, there's no way of seeing it. It gets very confusing. Come on. Okay. There you are. The Wheel of Fortune. It's like time. You're being guided by the sole purpose that you have. We have the Wheel of Fortune here as well. I'm going to shuffle these though to get clarification. Let's put it up there. And the King of Swords. That's the air signs king. I'm going to need some more. There's definitely a 10 here, and there's like this wheel. It's a wheel of time. It's time to start working on something. Oh my god. You have the Lovers here twice. It's like you have the Moon card here. You got to pay attention to the lunar calendar, and according if you have a Vedic astrology birth chart that's based on your that's based on the lunar calendar. So you, if you don't have one, I think I'm being guided to tell you to possibly get one done for yourself. Uh, you're definitely ending some drama. You have an ascended master that is guiding this project, or guiding your career, your occupation. There is someone there. There's possibly a priest or a spiritual leader that you go to get instructions from. We have the King of Cups as well with the Lovers. So it's like I heard choices because the Lovers card came up twice, and it's like but with the King of Cups here, it's like and the King of Swords as well. You've realized that in the first instant after that the choices are an illusion, and you're just probably ending the choices. uh, like uh, what is the supply chain what is the divine order of your occupation and work that you're supposed to be indulging in this lifetime, because you're divinely guided. In the same way you were divinely guided when it comes to your spiritual path as well, and you know that the love of your life will also be a part of this spiritual path. And there, that is when you realize that there will be no there will be no choices. There will be just like the one and only. And you've been hearing this from your guides, your guardian angels. You will be hearing about this from your guardian angels. This is coming for in a little bit of future. Here there is knowing. There is no, you're cutting out you're ending the drama. You're ending the drama and the excessive nature of looking for a love, right? For your companion, the excessive nature of it. You also feel depleted and betrayed. And after investigating this matter, this Ten of Swords matter, you started indulging in your occupation and career, and then you're going to shift into seeing that who the, this cup is where you're and this instrument, like these two, especially the cup, has all the information on the soul that resonates with you, the same soul frequency, with whom you can have this kind of a um, divinely orchestrated connection. I'm sorry, like, the neighbors are being like super annoying right now. That's why I am, it's like my ears are burning. It's like they being noisy to just get my attention. They saw me look out the window earlier, so, and then I shut the blinds. Anyway, so it's like, yeah, expect communication to come in through your spirit guides, especially Archangel Michael, about this connection, this soul, this other soul that shares the same frequency. You are going to be, there is something that you're doing in in regards to global technology, because come up here, it's like the globe here, and then here, right here. Let's get some clarifications, and one card for the Two of Wands, please. It's like all coming together, but there's some dramatic ending, and oh, it's like it's time for something. It's time for something to come out into the open. We have the Moon card here twice. We have the Moon card here twice. It's like you're sitting on some information. You're sitting on some very crucial information. All right, like information that's going to help end something, something very candlestick, something very sinister. You don't think it is sinister. You don't think much of it. Like you're like, yeah, these kind of things happen, you know. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups and like the Death card. You, it's like, but but it happens for a reason, and there is also an end date on these kind of activities, right? You can keep a secret only for the time that it's supposed to be a secret, and when it's time for you to uh, s- speak about, give your own report, your own opinion, your perspective on the matter, that that is the time for this chapter to end, for this secret to end. It looks to me like you know that this is going to be very harsh for you as well as other people involved in this, but it has to happen at this time. It is time. You can't keep, like, I don't know what to say, I don't know the words, like, I can see the negative and the positive and both of it, I mean, it's fine. Yeah, that is the King of Swords energy, but you can't, you see everything, you know what it is clearly. You can't pretend to be in the Two of Swords energy. It's the same thing, like you you're waiting to move out into the world, right? You're waiting to move out in the world. That's your soul desire. But unless and until this ends, unless you submit your observation, the reports of your observation, things that you've witnessed, the things that you've experienced, anything suspicious, whatever. If you don't put it down in a record statement, and then end your chapter of secrecy, confidentiality, or whatever it is, you're not going to be able to actually step into this physically, this desire physically. Like your soul desire, the energy is so bright and beautiful, it's expanding your soul, but it's uh, like your physical world is not expanding. You you should have possibly traveled about 10 countries in the last 2 years, is that's what I'm getting. And you might have not even stepped out of your state or your own estate. So from a soul desire, it's just becoming like wishful thinking. It's showing up as wishful thinking in your actual material life. Y'all, I mean, I want to tell you all something. Like you'll stress me out sometimes, all of y'all. I mean, it's not just one zodiac. It's not just Aquarius or something like that. It's got nothing to do with my younger siblings who are twins, a girl and a boy, are Aquarius. It really has nothing to do with that. It's all zodiacs. You'll stress me out sometimes. Anyway, so because see, all the zodiacs like make up the wheel of time. Get it? It's like a reconciliation. We're talking about the sun sign. So let's move on to the Vedic astrology aspects of it. Let's move on to the lunar calendar because we have moon here twice. Like, or let's speak about the moon signs, people who are Aquarius moon. Or let's move on to our moon signs and just see. Oh damn, there. Some of y'all were married, and the the marriage was to conduct an investigation. That's what it's coming through as. And this investigation has ended, and hence the marriage has also ended. The contract marriage, whatever it is, that's ended. And that's why your household might be in a bit of disarray, because the energy or the contract, like I said, this has ended. You've gone through all of the cycles, all the seasons, the sun, moon, rising, Venus, and all of the entire zodiac. And you've compiled it, investigations on all levels, the underworld, the underworld, the deepest of depths to the highest of highs, all of that report, the spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, all of that has been compiled, and this chapter has closed. And if you're still holding on to this marriage and the physical, that is a reason that the harmony and the connectivity, that the connecting energies within your home, your actual home, your family home, where your family lives, families, family homes, extended families as well, soul families as well. It's energetically like, there is this ending, this ending, but it's just energies have ended. So there's a but the actual uh relationships, or people might still be there. Like, if you're like, if the relationship has ended, but if the people are still living in the same home, or are part of the family, or connected to the family, um, in some way, shape, or form, that is is not going to that's not going to work out. If you're holding on to something that is long gone and dead and depleted, if you're holding on to, so these look like 4 attempts at reviving a dead relationship. It's like a memory. Yeah, we tried, and then it's like you're stuck in the trying of it. But we have the Ace of Wands here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Man, your career looks really bright here for the next year. It's like I've been told not to tell them because there's an element of surprise, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try more to get some more. See, the Eight of Cups keeps coming here. We have the Son of Swords with the. I think you all are dealing with false twins here. That's why nothing is working out. That's why none of the situations in your love life are working out. They just end because you're dealing with false people. They're keeping you split inside your own self. But what's working out is your career is working out. There you are. Like I had said, communication is definitely coming in, and we have the Eight of Pentacles here again at the bottom of the deck. It's like if you once you immerse yourself in your true career, that's coming in, like change of career as well. Because whatever this is ended, right? And then we have an Ace here towards this side. So it's like a brand new beginning. I think you're just going to shift into your the real occupation. And there are a lot of love situations that are ending. The the unfit marriage or these contract based marriages and relationships, etc., friendships, partnerships, whatever it is, all of that is ending because there's too much disarray in your homes right now. And then it's just suddenly shifting, your higher self is guiding your work now, and your higher self is like, this work needs to start happening through this person, through Aquarius, because their heart energy is like really really expanding, and they have so much drive and so much passion here, like and getting them to do their actual work, the purpose, the life purpose kind of work, is going to be so easy, and they're not even going to know it, like, your higher self is like, literally, I can just cut them and put them there, and they'll just start doing that, and they will not even know that they're doing what they're actually supposed to be doing. So expect uh, that you might like leave a job, leave a business, leave your old career behind, and just start doing something. I'm not saying that it's got to be something creative or anything like that, but it could be something more technical or more more old school, because the hierophant is here. That's also okay, if it fits, it fits. If a typical job is your thing, then it is your thing. That's what I'm saying. With a lot of love situations that were false, a lot of false people are going to be highlighted, because the situations in your love life, like they're really painful right now. Like, there's just so much broken. There's so much broken in these situations. Like, these situations are just not happening for you anymore. And then you realize, why are you in these situations? Is because of so and so people, as these connections that was just false. And then you'll have this mental clarity, and that mental clarity will highlight the the relationships that are actually working out for you, so that you can recreate a better love life situation for yourself. So I'm gonna get some Lenormand. Oh my god, this is going on long. Leah, yeah, the soul knows its own soul. Facts. Yeah, it's like you. I mean, it's like, see, you gotta learn how to listen to your soul frequency. It's so beautiful. And thank you, Leah. That was really nice. I don't know if you're still here. Okay. Too many cards. Um. How many? It's too much, you guys. There's the whip, the sun, ace of pentacles, ace of diamonds, sorry. Oh, damn. And we have the, ooh, ooh, the coffin, Then we have another ace here on the table. So we have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Diamonds. That is the Ace of Pentacles. So the one missing is the Ace of Cups. It looks to me like you've invested too much in things that have been a punishment. It's like somebody's been just whipping you into doing this hard labor, and then you realize that. And most of the love situations, the courtships that you have had, felt like a task, that there was a compulsion for you to do it, you know? And then it just ends in a very dark situation and dark place. It just ends. And it's all dark. It like has to end in this macabre, dead kind of situation. We had the sight here with the Jack of Diamonds. It's like the universe is saying, like, I gotta kill this out of the matrix and put an end to it, so that this person doesn't obsess about this kind of thing. You're making it look look like the same energy that you put in when it comes to work. It's two different energies. Your occupation energies, your passions, your drives, and your love life. They're two different energies. Career and love are two different energies. Just because this energy is working out, you cannot put it in the category of love and expect it to work out in any other way than it being feeling like a task. Either you're the taskmaster. You're probably acting like the taskmaster because you don't have control over here. You're being guided by your higher self, and you think that you can get some control over here in this situation, and you're making it very materialistic. It's like the Ace of Pentacles is very materialistic. You're making it only materialistic. All the work that you're putting in is very materialistic. And then that kind of situation ends for you, and it's like put in a coffin, like buried, given a burial. And that, I feel that, um, I think you making this very harsh on yourself. With this, like, Eight of Cups here, with the scythe here, with the whip and the coffin, the endings with the Ten of Swords here. Mm. That's what I have for you. I'm being asked to close it here, close the reading. Wish you a very, very happy new year. I hope this helped, and I will see you soon.